I'm mowing the lawn and I was thinking about something, so I decided to take a little break and tell you about this. It's thinking of the energy that society uses, such as through fossil fuels, is a kind of metabolism for the emergent properties of society. So the individual human organism has a metabolism. That is, it consumes things that have energy, and then it outputs that energy in various ways, like keeping your heart going and keeping your temperature up and moving around and thinking, right? So that's what metabolism is. Well, Homo sapiens have an interpersonal metabolism. Well, we just had biological metabolism is individual, but the society that we build together also expends energy. Now, instead of like calories through food, most of what it consumes is electricity, which has been, either electricity that comes from fossil fuels usually, or just raw burning of fossil fuels is where we get the energy to keep the machine running, just as an organism has to eat in order to keep the machine running. And what we often talk about is the source of that energy, right? There's a big movement to get away from burning fossil fuels because it has a really serious negative effect on the overall environment. So it's not sustainable. We're also going to run out, so it's not sustainable. So there's a push to find other sources. But what we don't have is a significant conversation about the total amount of energy that society needs to run. And if it continues to go up, if the amount of energy that we need always goes up, even if you've got renewable sources, is there a point where we simply don't have the means to convert enough fuel into energy sources to keep society on this arc of a metabolism that's always going up, right? Because as we build more and more bigger and bigger cities and bigger machines and stuff, faster and faster computers, the total metabolism of the interpersonal of the societal machine is kind of, it goes up. I don't know if it's exponential, but it may be exponential, the amount of energy that we consume. And it could just hit a ceiling. Even before the technology hits a ceiling, the amount of energy that we can extract through any source could hit a ceiling. And what happens when that what happens at that point? Does society just cap? I mean, I don't know. It's just an interesting topic that I don't think people think very much about. Just the metabolism of society itself as a grand whole. The way that we do the world consumes a certain amount of energy. And even if we have renewables, is there a ceiling to how much we can consume, even if we are using renewables? That's the question.